so much for coming through. Facebook, joining us on YouTube, joining us on Twitch, joining us on what's the name now? Twitter, and also on LinkedIn. We say welcome. Tonight, I'm not going to waste much time. I have two amazing doctors in the house who was speaking to us about digestive enzymes, looking at two of our products in Ibmc. I'm going to invite the first person today all the way. He has been on this channel before, and today he is here talking about our product, Advil. So without further waste of time, I would like pharmacist Dr. Wazingi to come on and tell us what he has to tell us about the impact of digestive enzyme in our lives, and also how it could also help us to make some money. So Dr. Wazingi, if you're ready, I can see you're already trying to share your slide. Please let us go on it. Okay, good.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear you, sir.
All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Ibmcians, from which region you are joining us this night. We appreciate you. I want to appreciate Dr. King Vitus. I hope I'm very audible.
We can hear you loud, sir. Loud and clear.
All right. So we are going to start from, you have three currencies. You have your time, you have your money, you have your knowledge. Whichever one you need, you use the other two to get it. So if you choose your time and your money, you need to use them to get knowledge. If you use knowledge and time, you need to use them to get money. So basically, that's where we are. So I'm going to start with this, what they call, which written by Raymond Francis, that says, never be sick again. Health is a choice. We need to learn how to choose it. And Raymond Francis is a chemist and a graduate of MIT, and he found himself in the hospital. And in the process, he was diagnosed of acute chemical hepatitis with chronic fatigue, multiple chemical sensitivities, and several autoimmune syndrome, causing him to suffer fatigue diseases, impaired memory. You know, one thing leads to the other. Basically, that was where he found himself. He went all out to look for solution, of which the solution I realized is in Ibmc. And what he did was, in the process, he thought he's going to die, but along the line, he realized that we can prevent some of the deaths that occur in our community, in wherever we are, and we can be able to also reverse some of the acute chronic diseases that has bedeviled us. So in the process, he was able to define what is health and what is disease. I think I will encourage each and every one of us to get this book and read. Why do people get sick? How can disease be prevented? How can it be reversed? All are answered in this book. No matter what their present physical condition or holistic approach to living that will empower them to get well and stay well. Basically, that's what we are trying to look at using Adwell. So basically, we say, what is balanced diet? We are going to look at what it is based on what we take. You will find out that Adwell says the meaning is addition to wellness, and we are what we eat. So when you talk of balanced diet, it's supposed to be 10% fats, 40% fruits and vegetables, 25% cellulose, as well as 25% protein. So for us to live well, we need to eat well. So let's look at holistically how a human body looks like. An average person is estimated to contain roughly 37 trillion human cells, according to recent research, and 200 of them are cell types. So basically, in a simple note, what is enzymes? And that's where our Adwell comes into play. We have 5 enzymes in our Adwell, plant-based enzymes, no chemical modification, nothing. And what is the simple definition of the word enzyme? We say it's a substance that acts as a catalyst in living organism, regulating the rate at which chemical reaction proceed without itself being altered in the process. The biological process that occur within all living organisms are chemical reactions, and mostly are regulated by enzymes. So we are going to look at our 5 plant-based enzymes that is in our Adwell. The first and foremost of it is the protease. In any order, I can call them the way I perceive them. And our protease is derived from pawpaw and is used to break down protein. Then we have the lipase, which is also derived from sesame seed and is used to break down an oil. We also have the amylase enzyme, which is derived from corn and to break down carbohydrates. These are the 3 digestive enzymes that are in our Adwell. Then we are looking at also, we are going to look at our fibrinolytic enzymes. They are also involved in degradation of fibrin clots. That is to break down the breakdown of clots in our bloodstreams. We are all aware that as blood passes through our streams, they leave a deposit on our blood vessels as well as our arteries. Along the line, it builds up and blocks our arteries and veins. And that is why when it goes towards the heart, you find out that people will say, we were together last night and he's gone. And if it goes to the brain, again, you find out that at the end of the day, we are talking about somebody had either full-blown stroke or partial stroke. And we also have the first 3, that's the protease, lipase, and amylase. They are all digestive enzymes. The fibrinolytic enzymes as well as the antioxidant enzymes are metabolic enzymes. And for the antioxidants, they are capable of stabilizing. In most cases, you find out what we call when we have about 37 trillion cells, and when about 200 million cells in a day, it splits in an average adult. That means we have free radicals that are released into the systems in millions. And that's what the antioxidant tries to do so that we can be able to have a stable life. So, and our antioxidant, the typical example we do have, we know the vitamin C we use. So basically, the 5 digestive enzymes as well as the metabolic enzymes that we are going to talk about. So, and our has been derived from the latest innovation. That's the integration of bioenzymes as well as the smart enzymes. This has never been done before. So the bioenzymes and the smart technology, what it does is that you find out that the smart technology is, both of them are patented. We call them, for the smart technology, what it means is, hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, okay. So the smart technology, that's the speedy micronization and elemental refinery technology. What it does is it removes the anti-nutritional component, and it enhances the activity rates of 470% compared to what we have in our system. That's what it does in our Adwell. And it also enhances the nutritional value of up to 82%. It decreases the inflammation index of up to 41%. It also helps to reduce the cholesterol value of up to 17%. Then when we look at what are the benefits of our Adwell that we use, it digests the fat, carbohydrate, protein within 20 minutes. And it also helps to clean our colon. It's immediate relief of constipation. It inhibits toxins secretion in our GIT. It has anti-inflammatory properties that I have mentioned earlier on, and it helps also in antibacterial properties. It also helps to balance the pH. It also effectively regulates blood sugar. It improves intestinal mineral absorption. It also helps to lower fats and cholesterol. It helps to dissolve blood clots and also enhance and it also helps to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. As I've mentioned earlier on, it's effectively lower menstrual cramps. It can also effectively inhibit proliferation of cervical cancer cells. It can also help effectively to relieve heartburns from indigestion. It can also help to release gas causing bloated tummy as well as indigestion. So I think for the want of time, this is what I'm able to develop testimonial as well as I say, Chukwugo Zigi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Wazingi. Dr. Wazingi is speaking Big Igbo right now. Unknown to most of you, Dr. Wazingi actually works for the World Health Organization and also a very active member of what we are doing here. And having him around today talking to us about this amazing product also means a lot to us, and we thank you very much, sir. So we are so grateful to have him speak to us today, and it's so amazing to have these messages dropped on our lap. I want to quickly just take about 2 or 3 questions.
Nobody likes to be disappointed, do we? But sometimes,
who is, please, may you mute. I'd like to take about 1 or 2 questions on what Dr. Wazingi has spoken to us about Advel today, what it contains and so on. You know, for those of you who have been talking about it, we are now here today. So let's get those questions, 1 or 2, please signify, so that we can go on. We have a lot to talk about today, and I would like us to go into all of them. Any questions? Any questions, people? Okay, ACM Mahusseini raised his hand. Can we get your questions, please?
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I have listened to the amazing presentation, and I have this question. I have a patient with a lot of fat, and
okay.
and he's asking me what to take. And I realize Adwell is the right thing, but I don't know the direction he will use to take it. I don't know if an explanation can be given further on the administration of the product.
Dr. Wazingi, sir, that's for you.
Yeah, based on the recommendation for Adwell, it should be done. It's not done in isolation. There is another product we call Vita, though it's not right now, but we have them around. For Adwell, each time, you know, in the morning, you are expected to take a light food. So
yes,
depends on what he takes in the morning. It can be used so that, you know, along the line, the burden of producing the enzymes is on the pancreas. And what pancreas works 24/7. And in the process, it gets tired. Even when you buy a new machine, along the line with aging, we start having issues. So basically what it does is it helps to augment or helps the pancreas to rest. It complements what the pancreas do. The pancreas works for 7 hours. So with an additional task also of producing insulin that is used to break down carbohydrates. So basically with that, you find out that along the line, we start having an increase in sugar level. So because pancreas has started the productivity of the pancreas start reducing. So along the line, that's when Adwell is introduced. When it was introduced, you find out that what it does is it's complement what the pancreas does. That it breaks down the complex molecule of carbohydrate into the smaller that the body can absorb. That way, it's able to augment what the pancreas is. And the pancreas has God has made it in such a way that our body cells can replenish itself. So basically, that's what it does. So the Adwell is expected to be taken 20 minutes after you've taken your lunch. Most of the times we take our, we take the solid or swallow in this part of the country. Okay. And after 20 minutes, you take your Adwell in just 100 mils of water, you shake it and you take it, and it helps in digestion. And in the night too, no matter, you know, some people can eat as late as even 10 p.m. So depending on their bed, we are told that we should eat at least latest 6 p.m. So basically, some have developed the habit of eating late. So even when you eat late and you take your Adwell, yes, it's going to cover you through the night. And by the end of the day, it's going to realize that things are working out better for you. So basically, that's what the Adwell tries to do.
Oh, thank you very much, Dr. Wazingi. I appreciate you, Usa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to take Mr. Peter Serinye, I think. Please, you raised your hand. May you please ask your questions? Okay, before that, Pastor Mike asked, this is for you also, Dr. Wazingi. Can someone take Adwell with lukewarm water? With lukewarm or cold water? What do you recommend, sir?
For Adwell, as well as the whether cool or lukewarm, I do take it with cool water. Lukewarm water is also okay, perfect, okay. The only, I don't want to talk much about Vita. It said it has to be warm water since it's not on the shelf, but we still have some quantity out there that are being sold. You can take it with cold water, it serves it dissolves even more than the V-type because V-type are proteins. So basically that's just it. That's why we say for the V-type, you use lukewarm water so that to enhance its dissolution very fast. So by and large, that's just it.
Thank you very much, sir. Galaxy A32, please ask your question. Hello, Galaxy A32. Okay. Actually, Adwell is plant-based. So if you use hot water on it, you're killing the plant. Okay. So that's why it was freeze-dried in the first place, so that the nutrients will be contained inside it to have a higher potency level of nutrients in it. And so basically, lukewarm water and cold water does it best. So that's what we should do. There's a question here I'll quickly ask, then I will move. It says, can a person with G6PD full detect take Adwell, please? Dr. Wazingi.
Yeah.
Yes, G6PD. G6PD. That's Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter, may you please explain so that oh, okay. G-O, it says some, okay. Thanks, Dr. Charles. He said it's GOPD. I think that's what he meant to say.
Okay, can Dr. Charles help us to...
Dr. Charles, okay. Dr. Charles, take it on. Dr. Charles?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I think
we can hear you, sir.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Dr. Charles. Thank you so much, Dr. Wazingi. I guess we are all having network challenges, but we'll try to make best use of it. I appreciate you, Dr. Vitus, and all the leaders in the house or wherever you're hearing us from. We appreciate
Thank
you
you,
all.
sir.
Yes, the question about the GOPD, it's abbreviated that gynecological outpatient department for those with gynecological challenges or general outpatient department. What that means is
Okay.
that the person that is asking that question is asking about the gynecological aspect of it, maybe for pregnant women. Definitely, yes, Adwell is advised for pregnant women, but it has no effect on the fetus. It's only for digestive challenges. So it will go a long way to actually help in giving a pregnant woman great digestion for great health. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think
Thank you.
we've had enough on that right now. Thank you, Dr. Wazingi. We sure do appreciate you, and so good that you were able to drop those informations to us. I'm going to move and take some testimonials. I'm going to take a testimonial right now, all the way from, actually testimonial is on our flagship product called Vagin. You know, we've been dealing a lot with female reproduction for quite some time. And every time we come around and we have those testimonials, we want to be able to take them all the way from Calabar. Let's welcome Dr. Joe Eyan to the call today to give us a testimonial about our flagship product. So Dr. Joe, if you are, please do unmute and share with us the testimonials. Thank you, sir. Dr. Joe.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good to be in the meeting today.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. I want to say hi to everybody who is in the meeting hall today in this live stream program. I want to make it very brief. The first one is my testimony on Adwell. I had a lady I was treating on Adwell. She has so much fat and weight, and she has difficulty in sleeping at night. So we started with the first box. So at the end of the day, I was just in the office in Calabar. I heard a call. He said, please, I need another box of Adwell urgently. I said, is the Reverend Sister? I said, sister, what is happening? He said, do you know that I can sleep very well? I am very light. I can move around the office. I said, wow. What I did was I had to check my product and I sent the next carton immediately to her. And I think she's advertising the Adwell and Emery very, very strongly. That's number one. Then the second one was on Ali Hat. A young man met me. I said, my brother, I had an attack that my manhood has reduced by an inch as it has gone inside. And again, I cannot perform again and my marriage is crumbling. I said, no, it can't happen. We prayed together and I gave him Ali Hat. As we speak now, on conclusion of the 60 tablets of Ali Hat, the manhood has increased again by more than ½ inch that went inside. And again, the wife is happy again. That means his performance has increased. I say, wow, that's a big kudos to Emery. But the one that baffled me most is on Vagin. Vagin is really an eye-opener and is the one we are selling very fast. The minor ones are infections, which we treat every day. The menstrual cramps, painful circle, that one we treat every day. Those ones are normal. But the one that touched me most is a lady who has not seen her menstrual flow for 9 months. In completing the 4th stick of Vagin, her menstrual flow came out. Hello?
We're here, sir.
Yes, the menstrual flow came out. But the one I'm treating now is a lady who went for tests. A lady gave birth and the baby died after 2 hours. So she has stayed for 1 year and 2, nothing happened again. They went for tests, you know, medically, they saw so many things. The final one, they said that the 2 tubes has blocked. Say, wow, they went for the second one, say one has open, remaining one. And they saw some symptoms of fibroid. So we started the treatment. As we speak now, the lady has seen her ovulation. Everything is restored. I said, let's continue because I want to get a virgin baby. So that is what we are working on now. So congratulations to you, Mary. And I will not conclude this, my testimony, without saying a very big thank you to the bulldozer who had always been there to push us around. Congratulations to everybody in the house, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Joe. And somebody may be asking, I'm hearing Adwell, I'm hearing, what's the name, Virgin, I'm hearing all this. Who is responsible for this? And that's what I'm going to do right now. I will just, introduce us to the company that is responsible for everything that we're hearing about today. Let me quickly get this done. Our company, Ibmc, does a lot of things. I want to, I don't know what's going on here. Ibmc is responsible for it, but I'm going to share the video with us quite shortly. The only thing I'm going to do now, I think before I do that, I'm going to have to call upon Dr. Charles to take us to the next part of what we are actually here for today. After that, I'm going to share the video for Ibmc, then we'll go into the business plan. So Dr. Charles Omorogbe is a medical doctor all the way from the Federal Capital Territory in Nigeria. And today he has something, because we have spoken about Advil, but we're also going to talk about another product that came in and is doing quite massive things in the lives of both men and women. So many testimonies have come from it. We are talking about the Ibmc coffees, Ibmc group of coffees. And so today, let me quickly welcome Dr. Charles. You guys know Dr. Charles already. He's not somebody that is new to this place. So Dr. Charles, if you're ready, let's get on with that coffee stuff so that people will understand that there is coffee and there is coffee. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Can you see the slides?
Not yet. We can see the bulldozer.
Okay.
Yes, we can see the slides right now.
Okay, sorry. Actually, I didn't know I was going to still present on the coffee, so I actually made preparation for the digestive system. But I have the slides, so we'll go with it fast. First and foremost, I want to appreciate Dr. Wazingi for that explicit digestion of the enzyme that has to do with Adwell. Because definitely without a good digestive system, our cells are definitely in problem. That is why we have products like Adwell to take care of our system as an antioxidant. Yes, today I will be quickly going through the section of the coffee brought to us by Ibmc. Before I go into that coffee section, I want us to have a clear understanding about our nutrition and how we eat them. There's what we call circadian cycle. It's a kind of food intake. It's a kind of clock. The body works with a clock. Anytime you obstruct the working network or the clock system, automatically your body shuts down. And once it shuts down, diseases, free radicals start to thrive in your system. For example, when you eat, we always advise to eat at least carbohydrate in the afternoon because of the energy we have, because we have at least 3 forms of sections in the digestive system. We have the section of the ingestion, we have the section of the digestion, we have the section of the absorption and elimination. So in the night, we are told not to eat late in the night, but most of us eat late in the night. That has given most of us health challenges because immediately you do what you're not supposed to do in a particular section of your digestive system. For example, during absorption now in the intestine, your body is supposed to absorb more in the night when you're sleeping. If you keep on eating, you shut down the system. Automatically, your body goes into lockdown and you start producing free radicals that will definitely cause diseases. This is why you need to be conscious of the timing, what you eat, and the time to eat it is very, very, very important. Now, let's go straight, having said that, into our wonderful coffee that Emery has come to introduce to us here in Nigeria. Drinking coffee is likened most of the time with better energy. Most people you hear, I want to take coffee. Most times when they want to take coffee, it's either they want to stay alert or they need energy. It's always very great and can help you prevent risk of several diseases. A great source of antioxidants. We all know what antioxidant does in our body and can provide you with several health benefits. People might be wondering what's the difference between that. People talk about green tea, you talk about coffee, you talk about tea here, tea there. Yes, green teas are always rich in what they call flavonoids. They help to lower cardiovascular system. They help with insomnia and anxiety. But the difference is that the coffee, this may suit you better if you're looking for increased alertness, that's coffee, or improved physical performance. Why do you have this? Because of the caffeine in it. And you see, the coffee I'm going to introduce to you very soon is not a coffee that has high dose of caffeine. It's just the right amount for your system to get energized and give you the right quantity to get you going daily. The caffeine is a drug definitely that stimulates your brain and nervous system. It's a stimulant. It's found in many drinks. In your Coke, in your many drinks that you take, you have caffeine in it. That is why in your Red Bull, in your Powerhouse, you have caffeine in it. That is why you are energized and boosted. It aggravates your nervous system and gets you on the mood. They all contain what? Caffeine. The summary in all this is that moderation is the key. Now, what is the purpose? Coffee's main purpose is, as I said earlier, is a primary trading commodity, one which is globally in demand for consumption. Everybody, 80% of people in the world take coffee. Coffee is the world leading beverage and consumed on a daily basis by over 2/3 of the world's population. That is high. This popular beverage contains caffeine, as I said earlier, which is a stimulant or drugs, which influences the chemical associated with what? With sleep. So you see people trying to take coffee because they don't want to sleep. What are they trying to do? They are trying to shut down the hormones called melatonin, which aids sleeping. You shut it down. Once you lower your level of release of melatonin, automatically you are awake. So before you know it, your sleep is obstructed. Now, how does it affect the brain? Coffee affects the brain in many ways, mostly regarding our energy level. The energy boost comes from the receptor binding. Whatever the receptor binds to in terms of a coffee, rather than the adenosine, because normally your adenosine gives you that energy. But once your coffee it binds to any receptor, it gives you that boost. Because of this, we gain an energy booster. 5 minutes later, that is when you take your coffee, you see the different kind of coffee I'll introduce to you very soon. When you take these coffees, you have a 5 minutes booster. Unlike when your system actually activates that energy naturally through adenosine ATP production. Then this energy boost also gives ability to focus. It gives ability to focus Because of what? Because of some other added antioxidant and ingredients found in the coffee. Now, there are positive effects. Coffee is one of the most commonly used beverage. The caffeine in the coffee is most commonly, as I said earlier, those are some of the positive effects. So let's quickly go to the benefits. The benefits of coffee. Coffee has been proven to improve your memory. Studies have shown that coffee consumption can protect against Parkinson's disease. You know, when you get older, your hands start shaking. Coffee can help. Type 2 diabetes. This also includes liver cancer. You can see how that coffee can actually help in your liver cancer. Consuming a combination of caffeine and carbs has been proven to help with what? With weight loss. A combination with weight loss. It helps to manage your weight by burning and taking care of the bad cholesterol in your system that have been stored around either your stomach or your heart that could give you cardiovascular challenges. Caffeine has also been proven to help relieve workout pains for those that are into athletics. You don't feel those pains. You just keep going because of the hormones that will have been released in your system. Research has also shown that coffee drinkers are less likely to commit suicide. Why do they say so? Because
may you mute your microphones, please? Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
So
may you mute, please? Sorry, Dr. Charles. Please, may you mute your audio if you are not speaking.
If they can mute all of them at once so that I can be okay. The science behind I said just now, I said research has shown that caffeine drinkers are less likely to commit suicide. Yes, we've seen history and testimonies to that effect. Because why does coffee drinkers are less likely to commit suicide? Why? Because the science behind this is that caffeine increases dopamine. What are dopamine? Dopamine are depression hormones. So coffee helps to increase the release of dopamine. There's another one, epinephrine and serotonin. These are chemicals in the brain which helps prevent depression. So you can see how one effect caffeine and coffee drinkers can be in terms of depression. So we will not be having anybody again telling you, oh, I want to commit suicide because of this. Just take your coffee and feel good, and your brain will interpret it well for you. Then there are some negative effects. Most negative effect of coffee comes from excessive intake of caffeine coffee, not the health inclined coffees. Some temporal effect of coffees are nervousness. We've seen situations where coffee, you say, oh, I feel palpitation. I feel my body is shaking. Yes, it's all a function of human. Restlessness, you feel overactive because of the release of what they call adrenaline, which is a stress hormone. And coffee can also help in sleep, release or retardation of what they call the melatonin to stop your sleeping hormone. Now, it can also irritate your irritability. It can also your stomach lurching. Then it can also cause rapid heartbeat. We see some people that will take coffee probably because of the level of caffeine in it. They say they are having their heartbeat is fast and muscle tremor. Now, how does it act as a diuretic? What is diuretic? Actually, a diuretic is a drug or substance consumed to do what? To increase the passing of urine. You know, when you pass your urine during urinary system excretion, it helps. The urine actually helps to clean the body from bad, unwanted liquid waste. That is what the urine does. So taking coffee helps to actually clean your kidney and helps to pass out liquid waste easily. People usually consume diuretic if they are having trouble with what? Urination. Coffee is a liquid and diuretic. So some of the pros about taking coffee for diuretics are it helps you pee. If peeing is not an issue you are having, then some of the cons are that if you drink coffee because it's coffee and not because it's diuretic, then you may find yourself needing to pee a lot. So we've seen that a lot of people will tell you, oh, after taking this coffee, I go to urinate all the time. But some of the side effect of diuretic is that it can cause diarrhea. When you talk about diarrhea, because of what? Diarrhea is excessive liquid in your feces, just like Dr. Wazingi mentioned in Adwell. Where this takes place is in the large intestine. The large intestine is the final section where you have absorption, nutrition of water. So more water are removed from your large intestine. That is why if your large intestine fails to remove or absorb water and leave more water in your feces or your large intestine, you have diarrhea. But when it is properly absorbed and you have the solidified feces, but if it's in excess, you now have what they call constipation and heart stool. That can actually affect you and lead to what? Lead to hemorrhoid. And this is why we tell you with Adwell, hemorrhoid can be taken care of too. So now, how is coffee actually made? Normally, we talk about the seeds. You know, when you have coffee, you know, you extract the coffee. You see why some coffees actually have differential colors. It's because of the processing. There are varieties of coffees. We call them the beans. There are coffees from the Arabica, there are coffee Robusta, there are coffee Liberica, there are coffee Elisca. These names are all because of where they are gotten from. 4 different kind of colors are gotten from coffees. Because you might be wondering, people wonder, why is this coffee darker? Why is this lighter? Yes, because of the processing. It depends on the level of roasting. Most of these seeds are roasted. So if you have a deep roasting of the coffee seeds, you have dark roast. You have the dark color. You have the medium dark color if it's mediumly roasted. You have the medium dark, and you have finally the light roasted coffee. That is why you have them in different colors. So when the coffee seeds are harvested, is packaged, taken through a processor. The processor helps to roast it to the particular color or nutrient you want your coffee to be. Then it's served hot for you to carry along. People might be wondering, what are some of the differences between a regular coffee and a health coffee? Yes, regular coffees will dehydrate you. That is it. It's very, very important to know the regular coffee you take and the health coffees I'm about to introduce to you right now. While the health coffee will help to balance your pH and rehydrate you. Mind you, remember, I said regular coffee will dehydrate you. The health coffee will rehydrate you. The regular coffees are very, very acidic and it raises your blood pressure. Coffee jitters with withdrawal symptoms and coffee crash, that is regular coffee for you. It has approximately 135 grams of caffeine in it, which is really high. And most coffee has a pH of 5.5, which is acidic. That is the regular coffee. The health coffee has a pH of about 7.3 to 7.5, which is alkaline and wonderful for your digestive system. The healthy coffee helps to oxygenate the body and increase the brain power function and concentration. It also helps in natural detoxification. That's health coffees. It provides energy and boosts stamina. It improves blood circulation and improves quality of what? Quality of sleep. That is what the regular coffee does to you. Now, that is bringing us to our Imalite section of Emery called the newest product that Emery has brought to our health. That is called, number 1, you have the Tonga Ali coffee, you have the ginseng coffee, you have the Ganadoma coffee, and you have the Tonga Ali Ganadoma coffee. As long as you've heard about the difference between the regular coffee and the health coffees, now I bring you the health coffees of the millennium from an exclusively made by Emery under the section of Imalite. Now, let's quickly talk about the Tonga Ali coffee. Tonga Ali coffee, it contains that Erocoma longophilia, a population ginseng from South Asia, a powerful product. Most of us must have heard about Tonga Ali. Why it is so special is that because of the Erocoma longifolia ingredient that is found in the root of the Tongat Ali, and is actually harvested from Malaysia, one of the best, yellow in color. We have different in color of the Tongat Ali, but the best in the world is harvested from Malaysia and is found in Tongat Ali coffee. Powerful product you've got there. It boosts your libido. What does it do? It boosts your libido, sexual function. It helps to increase your testosterone level. For the men, testosterone actually helps in erectile dysfunction. It helps in osteoporosis. It helps to build demand in you. And Tongat Ali also prevents sexual dysfunction. It improves strength and muscle during activities. It helps to stimulate loss of weight and body fat. It reduces stress and anger. It helps to boost your immune system. These are all the wonderful benefits you can get from Tongat Ali. Why? Because of the added nutrition that has been that is found in the coffee. So now you see why the regular coffee is different from the health coffee. The health coffee has added antioxidants to promote good health. Now our second coffee is called the ginseng. We all know what ginseng is. The ingredient in ginseng that makes it unique is called the genocides. The genocides are powerful ingredient in ginseng. It's an antioxidant and also reduces inflammation. We know anything that has inflammation in the system is a problem. It helps control your blood pressure. It also improves your erectile dysfunction. You see, these coffees, as I said earlier, from the beginning of my presentation, coffee is an energizer and is a powerful antioxidant that can actually prevent lot of diseases. Ginseng has been used in China since the ancient times, commonly used for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant property, as well as what has to regulate blood pressure. That is ginseng for you. Now we go to our Ganadoma. Wonderful coffee you've got here. I've tasted most of them. They are so wonderful. They keep you alert. Probably that's why I'm alert. Before I finish this presentation, before I concluded some of my slides this evening, it was pretty late, but I never knew time had gone, but I still had the energy to continue. I was actually preparing and forming a slide for the sugar and non-sugar taste. Then you have the wonderful combo, the Tongat Ali and Ganadoma coffee. A combination of the potent Malaysian ginseng, Tongat Ali, Erocoma longophilia, a powerful ingredient found in Tongat Ali, and Ganadoma lucidium. You see, those are the ingredients that makes those coffee so unique. So that is the power of the coffee we have from Ibmc today. Note, in summary, despite the good outcome of coffee consumption, it should be emphasized that individual sensitivity of coffee and the biological effect of coffee among humans may vary. It may vary. What I might feel when I take my coffee, my health coffee might be different from what you feel when you take your health coffee. Why is this? Because of the polymorphic variants we all have. The polymorphic variant also just tells us about the differential DNA we all carry along. That is what we'll talk about, the nucleotide polymorphic variant. We all have different DNAs. That is why we react to different things in our health differently. So know your coffee intake level and you will stay on top of your health. The negative effect seems to emerge in what? In excessive drinking. So what we're telling you here is that take your coffees in moderation and stay on top of your health game. Thank you so much for the time to present it. I hope I've been able to simplify the power and effect of coffee for your health. God bless you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Charles. Once again, it's amazing, but you're not done. You're not done at all, because there's something we're going to do in a moment. But hey, guys, any question on the coffee? We are trying to get these products across. And so that those of us who are out there wondering what is it really all about, you will now understand. So if you have any question about the coffees, may you please raise your hand. There's one more thing Dr. Charles is going to do for me, and but I just want to quickly take this one immediately so that we'll be able to do that. If you've got any questions about the coffee, please do let me know right away so that we'll take them, because I'm going to call on Dr. Charles to do one more thing for us today. Then after that, we should be getting ourselves ready to see how far we can go with the other this thing. If you have any question as it concerns the coffee, please do signify by raising your hand so that we will call you and you will ask your question. Okay. No. The cost, like I told you before, in Ibmc International, a box of coffee in buying price is about 4,000 naira. Now that 4,000 naira, of course, if you buy it for 4,000 naira, you cannot sell it for anything less than that. So that issue of price variation is just a lie. There are many people who are not telling the truth about it. So don't worry yourself about that. If they don't want to buy, let them leave it. And it's not like Nescafe and all those stuff. We're talking about the coffee that heals you. So if people have problem with that, they should just bust it. Don't stop listening to those.
All
right.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Olushola Akitoye. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here this evening again. And my question, thank you, Dr. Charles. Thank you for the breakdown and the analysis. At least it's quite explosive. And I told Dr. King, I need my half-carton right away, please. Now, my question, half-carton.
Bring the money, we'll get it. Okay, then.
I'll send it to you. Look at the direct message. Okay. Now, my question is, this coffee, I saw Tonga Ali with
yes.
Ganadoma,
yes.
Ganadoma together. So do we get it like that too when we order? When we place the order, do we get it like that? And can the combination go for one who actually needs the Tonga Ali, irrespective of the Ganadoma in it?
Ganodema.
Well, okay, let me quickly tell us how it goes. Now, those products are new in the market. So right now, when you are buying, because it's still undergoing testing, you are allowed to have a mix, okay? You're allowed to have a mix. But when your market grows bigger, you will then have to buy them in cartons, okay? You will now have to do cartons. But if you want the Tonkat Ali and the Ganadema combination, it's more expensive than all the other variants, okay? You have to understand that. So that is why, for those of you who are in Nigeria, like somebody posted, Ibmc sells a box for 4,750. Now that simply tells you, Pastor Mike, those people that are saying they bought it for 4,000, please tell them that somebody said you should tell them that they are lying. And they should stop lying. Lying is not good. Because if Ibmc is selling 4,750, how in the world will somebody get it for 4,000? It doesn't make sense. That is foolishness. But all the same, it's fine. People have their own issues. So as per variants, you choose what you want. But if you want just the Ghana Dema and Tonkat Ali, that is more expensive than every other one. Does that answer your question?
Partly.
What is the other one that is not?
The second part is someone who needs the Tonga Ali. Can we combine the two for the person, or we should just give him the Tonga Ali coffee?
Tonkat Ali comes alone. Gano Dema also comes alone, okay, in variants. Then we have another variance where two of them are in one box. You know, it's a sachet. That sachet has got Tonkat Ali, is a combination of Tonkat Ali and Gano Dema in one. So it depends. If you want just the Tonkat Ali alone, the variance is there. If you want the Gano Dema, the variance is there as well. But if you want both of them in a box, you have that as well. That's what I said, that is more expensive than the other variants.
My question is, someone that is to be treated with the Tonga Ali, if we advise the person to add Ganodama, is it okay? That is the question.
Basically, two of them do almost the same thing. If you want to
Okay.
do that, yes, you can do that, but two of them basically do the same thing. They all both basically have the same functions.
It's okay. That's what I
Yeah.
want to get. Thank
The
you,
only
sir.
thing is that if you're not looking for a double header, like I tell people, then you can recommend both of them to the person.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yes, any more questions? Because I want Dr. Charles to do something for me. I got information, and like I told you people, my job is to let you have what you are looking for. Okay. I heard there are some people in the house that want to know about Virgin. And since you gave a testimony of Virgin, if we have people on the call that want to know about Virgin, I will not deny them of that. So if there's any other question about the coffee, please may we ask it before I call back Dr. Charles to talk about Virgin briefly. And maybe from there, we'll see how much more time we have. If we don't have enough time, we'll move it to the midweek and talk about the compensation plan 2.2. So any other question for the coffee, please? I guess not. Okay, Dr. Charles, I'm going to give you, okay, there's another one. Please differentiate which one is male. Both of them goes for anybody. There's no special coffee for men. There's no special one for women. Okay, the only thing is that I know why you're asking the question. When you drink it, it will find what needs to be fixed in you and fix it. Okay, so there's no male one, there's no female one. Anybody can drink them. Okay, but if you're talking about now looking at, maybe you're looking at increasing low sperm count, increasing sperm count, doing all those other ones, then you might need to be either taking Tonkat Ali, but all of them basically do the same thing. They come in different functions. So that's basically the thing. So there's no male part, there is no female part. It's safe for everybody. And moreover, it's natural as well. Okay, thank you. Are we done now so that I can move to the next one? Dr. Charles, please, I would like you to take some minutes and talk about Virgin, because we have some people on the call who wants to get some information about Virgin. Can you oblige us that and talk about Virgin? If you want to do the slide, no problem. I don't have a problem. That's why we're here, so that everybody here will benefit. You see, I'm a very good host, isn't it? All right. So Dr. Charles, yeah, let's give them some information about Virgin.
Okay, Virgin is a feminine product created by Ibmc. Is a wonderful product that has actually come to stay. Is a product that every woman needs at every point in time. Why do we say is a product that every woman needs? Most of the time, when I get an opportunity to see a product, before I give it out, I'm always interested in the ingredient, what makes that product so unique. And Virgin has actually captured my enthusiasm. Ingredients that make Virgin so unique. What is Virgin actually? Is a feminine intimate gel multivitamin. I call it the multivitamins for feminine intimate area. You might call it the vagina, but I call it the intimate area. Is the food for the feminine area. Take, for example, I always like to use that example. Every woman has an opening, and that opening is prone to bacterial infection. And that bacterial infection can lead to imbalance of your pH in the intimate area. Most challenges a woman have, most times, is because of the imbalance in the pH of the intimate area. Once there is an obstruction, many things go wrong in the feminine intimate area. It could affect your reproductive system. It could affect your sexual life. It could affect your menopause, premenopausal conditions. So Virgin has actually come to take care of those things. It could even actually lead you to having what they call bacterial vaginosis, which is a common health challenge with female reproductive system. What is this bacterial vaginosis? Oh, somebody saying volume, please. Can you hear me? Am I audible enough?
Dr. Charles, you're audible enough. If your volume is low, it's from your side.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Because I was saying, yeah, bacterial vaginosis is one of the common problems that women face in terms of intimate area care. And this virgin has come to take care of most of those reproductive system challenges. Take, for example, your regular toilet in your house. I always use that as a perfect example to get the clarity of how unsafe the female intimate area is in terms of preventive care. If you leave your toilet in your house and you travel for like a week, before you come back after a week, we all know the color of the toilet changes. What do you think has happened? Those are the vapor, those are the challenges, all the vapor, the bacteria that is supposed to have deposited because of the vapor in your intimate area is settled around your toilet. That is why they tell you when you flush your toilet, keep it closed, because some of those vapor coming up can still settle on your toothbrushes, and you take it into your mouth and you ingest bacteria and start giving your gastric challenges. So what am I trying to say here? Every woman, every lady on the call needs at least a stick of virgin daily, because everywhere you go to, you use different toilets and you never can tell who have used that toilet before. So when you go there, you sit, you use it and you go. You never know the vapor that has deposited there. You think you just clean and wash and you're okay. But that has actually caused an imbalance of your pH, which can lead to lots of problems. Now, what are some of the ingredients that make this virgin so unique and putting smiles on ladies' faces and making their husband run helter-skelter, drinking water and putting cup everywhere? It's because of the antibacterial properties. The antibacterial ingredients that are found in virgin destroys and suppresses the growth of bad bacteria, because the good bacteria are promoted. That is the lactobacilli. The immune peptides that are found in virgin, it helps as a regulator of the immune system. There's what they call the organic acid. This is what helps to promote and give out the lactic acid that gives your virgin a balance of pH 3.8 and 4.5. And this lactic acid is produced by what? It's produced by the lactobacillus. That is the bacteria, the good bacteria that is found in your vagina. So if the lactobacillus is being destructed and is reduced by probably whatever medication you're using, then you have a problem of your pH. Then most times challenges sets in. So that's why we always advise the best treatment for any intimate area challenges is using a product that has a lactobacteria-based probiotics. We all know what probiotics is. Probiotics are products that promote the good bacteria in the intimate area, and virgin to solve that challenges. And another wonderful ingredient in virgin is called the seaweed extract. The seaweed extract as an algae, it helps to promote growth of the good bacteria also and inhibit the bad one. It's a wonderful food for the vagina. It contains vitamin A, C, and E. And also, mind you, it also has iodine in it. What does iodine do in seaweed extract? It helps to regulate the hormones needed to produce what? Healthy eggs and maintain uterine lining. And you see, this virgin also helps in the release and promotion of estrogen. Estrogen, a female hormone that is wonderful for what? For hello? Yeah, that is wonderful for the release of female female reproduction and egg production. It helps to back the egg and makes fertilization possible. That is why you have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful result from this virgin. So virgin, in summary, I call it the multivitamins for the female intimate area. Just like you take your regular multivitamins to keep your health going, you need virgin to take to use for your intimate area care. You might be saying, some people will always tell me, because I've had lots of times, I don't have problem there. I don't like washing. I wash very well. I clean very well. Yes, we all know that. But mind you, the way you wash matters a lot. Your douching is actually obstructing your pH balance of your intimate area. Semen deposition in your vagina causes pH imbalance. Excessive washing, going too deep, causes pH imbalance. That is why we tell you the vagina has a self-cleansing mechanism. All you need to do is clean the surface and make it more healthier because it's the surface that introduces bacteria. Even when you go to the toilet and you don't clean properly, that is where the bacteria is being introduced into your system. Another ingredient I did not mention is hyaluronic acid. This is found as a connective tissue. Hyaluronic acid, it does this one helps to draw moisture. It gives your vagina that moisture feeling, and it gives you that wonderful lubrication you want to achieve during intimacy. That is why we tell you virgin is made for the ladies and actually enjoyed by the men. It has actually helped to cement a lot of marriages in terms of sex, because we know 90%, if not 95% of marriages are affected because of sexual intercourse challenges. Why? Because you have a misunderstanding in the house. The woman is saying no more intimate area. Then the man is saying, I beg now. Then before you know it, they are going their ways, because a man takes sex as a food, while a woman takes sex as an emotional gift for what you must have given. Another ingredient there is called polysaccharide. What is polysaccharide? It's a carbohydrate. It helps to structure and support the energy storage through what? Through glycogen. So in combination with hyaluronic acid, you will never hear that even at age 70, 80 for a lady, that the muscles around the intimate areas are wrinkled. They remain tugged and good looking. So after being said and done, that is the brief information I want to just release today because of our time. And that is why Virgin is a unique product. Every woman, and I repeat, every woman should have in their bag, just like they have a mirror in their bag. Thank you so much, Dr. Vitus, for that wonderful, wonderful time and opportunity to present this wonderful product to the world. Bless you, sir.
I'll just try to take some questions quickly before I talk about money, and so that I'll see where I finish it. If anybody has got questions, again, especially the new ones, please let them ask right now. Just take about 1, 2, possibly maybe 3. Then I'll quickly go into the how to make money from it, because that's important as well. Anyway, I'm able to finish, we'll leave it there. Any questions? We also have an extensive video. We have videos on Virgin, the female reproductive section as well. So if you need it, please do let the person that invited you know. They will get it from me. Okay, let me say this. How do I register? Larish, who introduced you? Who invited you to the meeting? You can unmute and let me know. Okay, let me see. Mrs. Tyre, okay, she's going to give you that information, but I'm also going there right now. Okay? If you people are ready for this, please, may you give me a 111 in the chat area, because I'm about to make you get excited. I'm about to open up some things. I'm about to make you, see another face of life, that Ibmc International is a company that believes in you, getting some money. All right, thank you very much. The 111s are coming. I want to let us quickly know that Ibmc International does not practice any of the known business plans. We don't do any of the known business plans. We don't do binary. We don't do unitary. We don't do matrix. We also do not do any other one. We created our own after a research of finding out how amazing and how frustrated people have been, especially in the continent of Africa. And I sit here today to let you understand that I have actually been involved in many of these so-called business plans, and I have come to find out that Ibmc as a company has got the best. We do what we call the synergistic business plan, where we also call it the synergistic board breaking plan. That's where I want to take you to today. But before we get into those ones, I want you to look at the various areas through which you can come into the business. And one of them is simply, it starts from the bottom. We have the pre-associate board, which you're going to notice. There are actually 2 ways that you can use in coming in, and this place is quite exciting. All you need to do is just understand and repeat. Okay, just understand and repeat what you started with. When you get to a higher board, you will just understand it, repeat it, and definitely your movement will be going. And also you must understand that here we succeed by helping other people to succeed. So what it means is that if you hate people, you cannot succeed in the company called Ibmc. Now, when you look down, you're going to see a pink board at the bottom. That is one of the entrance that you can use in coming into the business. Yes, there's actually a feeder tip before that one, which I'm going to introduce us to briefly. Then from there, all you need to do is when you get there, you meet the people that are on there and you are able to do what they are doing, join hands with them. Then from that one, you'll be able to move to the blue board, which you call the associate board. Then you repeat the same thing, move to the green board, which is the executive board. And then from there, you go to the manager's board. And after the manager's board, you will be finishing the manager, you'll be finishing the board system and entering into the director. Director is not a board, director is just a position. Then from there, you're joining the big boys. You will have a branch off where you become a 1-star director, 2-star director, 3-star director. From there, you move to the ambassador position where you become a sapphire ambassador, an emerald ambassador, and of course, you then become a diamond ambassador. So these are the ways of coming into the business. So get yourself ready to help somebody because your success might depend on that person. We have 12 bonus categories in the business. They are lucrative when you look at the market today. And please do not forget this. We do not do any compulsory monthly maintenance, so your accounts are safe. You don't have to lose any points. So when you come into the system, you're going to start from sponsor bonus. Okay, some businesses they call it the jumpstart bonus. After that, we have they call it the fast track bonus. Sorry, sponsor bonus is called fast track bonus in other businesses. Then we also have the jumpstart bonus. You're going to hear about it briefly, and we have the team bonus. We have the elite bonus. We also have the promotion bonus. We have as well as the leadership bonus, director development bonus when you become a director. Then we have the same rank bonus. We have the repeat sales bonus where the company actually pays you for buying product to use. After that, we have the travel incentive. We have the car reward. And of course, we also have the house reward. For those of you who are joining us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, yes, we are talking to you on Twitter. This is what this company is all about. 12 amazing areas where you can earn. Now we have a 13th one called the retail business where you make from between 24 and 31%. How does this work? We're going to use our flagship product called Virgin as a case in point. That is now going for the sum of $875 US. Immediately it is 1st of April, $875 US. If you decide to take our flagship product, you would have gotten 23 boxes of Virgin at $37.63. Now we are using the US dollars because this is international, and we want everybody to understand it. But you have the right to convert it to your own currency and be able to know what we are doing. Now, the retail price of the product is $54.74. Now, when you are done with selling, you would have made the sum of $1,259 US 2 cents. Now, when you remove your $875 US, you would have made a profit of $384 US for even getting involved in the business. Then the company says, if you decide to rebuy the product without registration, you want to buy it again because your stock finished, we are going to throw in 30% discount for you. So while spending the same sum of $875 US, you will now get, instead of 23, you're going to get 33 boxes. Isn't that amazing? The company gives you extra 10 boxes to be able to garner profits from. And the selling price still remains at $54.74. Now, when you are done with selling, what do you now get? You're going to get $1,806 US 2 cents. When you are done selling, you would have made a profit of $931 US. Now, guys, as far as I'm concerned, that is big money, especially when you are looking at it from the continent of Africa. And for this, you can actually make this every month. It depends on how many products that you are selling. Now, when I was starting, I said something about 3 areas of coming the sponsors bonus. That's what we're looking at here right now. The sponsors bonus is what you get for bringing somebody into the business. Now, it starts up with the startup package. When you come in with the startup package, please can we mute our microphones, please? Can we mute our volume, please? All the co-hosts, please help me mute those guys. Now, when you come in with the startup package, which we're going to introduce to you shortly, you are entitled to get the sum of 10% on your first level, because that one has got only 1 level. Then if you're coming in with the classic package, then the company gives you the sum of 10% on your first level and 5% on your second level. Now, what it simply means is that when you bring somebody into the business, the first person you bring, the company gives you 10%. And if you bring in another person, or the person you brought in brings in another person, you are entitled to get 5% of whatever their investments are. But you don't have to, bother yourself very much, because if you bring in people on the agency package, which is $875 US, you are entitled to getting paid on 3 levels. Now, 10% on your first level, 5% on your second level, and also 5% on your third level. Now, in quickly introducing the Jumpstart bonus, which was just introduced. And for this one, I would like you to quickly listen to me, so that we will be able to get this and get it done properly, because this bonus is a bonus that is going to amaze you, and it starts off from the 1st of April. Now, what does this entail? Now, listen to this. This is important. You don't have to blink. What it simply means is that your first 30 days in the business is important. It's very, 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 very important. What is the company saying? If you come into the business today from the 1st of April, if you must watch your first 30 days in the business. Your first 30 days is very key, because whatever you do within that period can qualify you from earning your sponsors bonus and an addition bonus called the Jumpstart bonus. What is he talking about? If within a space of 30 days, you are able to bring in 3 people, okay? You're able to bring in 3 people. Maybe this is you and you are on the classic package, or it's actually open for all the packages. Everybody can do it, even directors or diamond. But what he's saying is that if you are this you here, and within a space of 30 days, you are able to bring A, B, C, you are entitled to getting 10% from 2 of them. Okay. Now, what he's also saying is that if you now are able to bring in a D, E, F, or you bring in all of them within the same time region, you are still able. You still qualify for more bonuses. What is this simply saying? If in 30 days you're able to bring 3 people into your system, the company, apart from giving you the sponsors bonus, also gives you a bonus called the Jumpstart bonus. But if they don't come in within a 30-day calendar month, if they don't come in within 30 days, you do not qualify for that. Now, I'm going to expand that a little bit for us all to understand. So when that comes in, you actually qualify for your Jumpstart bonus and also your sponsors bonus. Let me use this picture to be able to show us what I am actually talking about. Now, this is you in this place. No, I don't want to do that. Now, please, may you guys mute your microphones. Please, I beg you. Now, in a 30 days calendar month, this is you on top. Maybe you are on the classic package. You decided to, you brought people into the business. You brought in A, who came in with the startup package, B also came in with the startup package, and C came in with the classic package, just like you. And you also have the D that came in with the agency package. Now, you also have the D, the E also that came in, but not within the 30 days period. Now, what the company is simply saying is that we are going to give you your sponsored bonus, which you have on the left, to the tune of 10%, because you brought them in. You are entitled to 500. Okay, the startup package are 500 points packages. The classic package are 1,000 points packages. The agency are also 5,000 point package. So what is the company simply doing? Because you brought them in, the first bonus, or this thing you're going to get will come as you being the sponsor, whether directly or indirectly. So what does the company now do? The company gives you 10% off of the 500 points that from the startup package A, gives you the same 10% on B. Then, because the C is a classic package, the company gives you 10% of the 1,000 points, which is 100 points. Then the D also is 5,000 points. The company also gives you 10% of that 5,000, which gives you 500 points. Now, because this one, the E, came in but not in the same month, you still qualify for that startup package. So what does for the qualify for the sponsors bonus? So the company gives you 10% of that as well, which when you put all of them together will give you 750 points. Now, when you have that 750 points in money, it will be 131 US dollars 25 cents. Now, if any of them comes in, if 3 of them comes in within the same calendar month, now what the company does is to add another package, add another bonus to you, which is the jump start bonus. Now, if you look at the ones that came in during the 30 days period, it is A, B, C, and D. E did not come in with the same period, so the company will not pay you jump start for this. So what is the company simply doing? Still pay you 10% of each of the packages, with exception of this. So when you put all of them together, you would have made a sum of 700 points. Now, which in money amounts to 122 US dollars 50 cents. Now, when you put both of them together, you would have made, in points, you would have made the sum of 1,450 points, which in US dollars is 253 US dollars 75 cents. So, and this is something you can actually make every month. So let us go into our synergistic board breaking plan. Now, first of all, you must note this. This is synergistic, which means synergy is required. It's not the type you say your downline should go and do their own thing. No, everybody has to join hands together to make it happen. Then it is also a business that has a board. You know, we don't do trees. No. There's no leprosy leg, elephant leg, the other leg. No. We don't do legs in this business. We do a board, and that board needs to be broken. And the plan is what I want to show you here today. Now, in Ibmc business, we deal with boards. Like I said, there are 3 of them to be dealt with when you come into, 4 of them actually to be dealt with when you come into the system. After that, you don't have to. Now, this is how these boards are made. In each of them, Ibmc is one business that I tell people you don't start the board. Okay? When you come into the board, you're going to come in as, you're going to actually meet 7 people on that board. So when you are coming in, like the guy that asked me, how do I join? You would have either joined as the 8th person, the 9th person, the 10th person, the 11th person, the 12th person, 13th person, 14th, or the 15th. Now, when you now get to the 15th, 3 things happen. This is how these boards work. Number 1, there is always a leader that when you come in, you're going to meet 7 people, and a leader who is leading. That person is called the elite. Now, when the 15th person comes in, 3 things happen. Number 1 is that the elite here will have to be promoted, okay, to a higher board. Now, once the elite is promoted, 2 other things happen. The board will have to break into 2. And one, immediately the board breaks into 2, is going to have 7 equal people on it as well, including the 8 boxes that needs to start the process again. In Ibmc, we'll call it the circle. Now, because the elite has already gone to a higher board, they will have to now bring in another elite for each of the boards, and the qualifications are actually 2. What qualifies you as an elite is, number 1, being the one that has the highest qualification. In this case is Temi or Temi. Now, the second one is being the closest to the elite with the highest qualification. And in a situation where we have 3 people in a case where we have 3 people with such qualifications, the system will choose the person that came into the business first, which is normally the one that is closer to the elite. So in this case, when it's choosing leaders, when the system is choosing leaders, it is going to choose Temi as one of them. Then the second person is going to choose is Dan, because he has two, Anne has got two, and then Betty has got two. But because Dan got his two before them, he is closer to the elite. Then every other person will be divided according to their various qualifications to form another group of 7 on each of the board. You can call it board A and board B. Then the 8 free boxes will open up for the system to start working again. Now, if you understand that, now this is how it actually plans out using the associate board as a case in point. Now, when you come into the associate board, you're going to meet 7 people, like I said. Now, the associate board is a place where if you do not bring anybody to join you there, you will not get anything. You will not be paid any money. So it's not the place, and you cannot buy opportunities with it. It's not going to work. But when you bring in one person, either from your classic board, when you help them, because you must be proactive, you have to help your people. When you help them to come and join you on the associate board, the company pays you the sum of $3.50 times 8 people. Now, put that together, that will give you the sum of $28 US. Now, on the associate board, you are permitted to stay there for 20 circles. Now, if you stay there for 20 circles, you would have made the sum of $560 US. But you know, you bring in other people, you get a second person to join you there, then the company gives you the sum of $7 US times 8 people again, which will be $56 US in one circle. Then after that, it will be, if you stay for 20, you would have made the sum of $1,120 US. Now, if you bring in 3 or more people, you still qualify to get times 8 people to the tune of $10.50 in one circle. That will be $84, for you. And if you stay for 20 circles for any reason, you would have made the sum of $1,680 US. But wait for this, in Ibmc pays people who become leaders of the board. So when you become the elite of your board, what the company simply does is, if the screen is not showing, if it's not showing the board, it should be connection from your side. What you would just do is try and reboot. Is everybody, let me see, if you're seeing my slide, please give me a 2. What's going on? Okay, let me quickly see something here. How many of us are not seeing the slides? Hello, if you're seeing the slides, please let me know. I want to. Can somebody unmute and let me know? Okay, fine. I'm getting it. Okay, let me quickly see what, I don't know.
No, sir, we're not seeing the slides, sir. We're not seeing it.
Okay, let me see what's happening, and just pause a bit. Let me see what's going on. Then I'll be able to fix it. I don't know why that's happening. Let me see. I think it's network. I think it's network challenges, and but let me see why that is not happening. Let me do this.
Okay, make us send a message. Okay, but
please let me know if the slide is coming on. Let me, just a minute. Let me go here. Okay. Can you see my slide now?
No, sir, we can't see the slide. I can't see the slide anyway.
Just a minute. It's still coming. Okay. I don't know why it's not coming. I think it's network. We're having some network challenges, so it's reducing. It's not flowing completely. I don't know why, because it's showing here and it's not showing on that side. Dr. Charles, I don't know who has, can anybody share the slides from me from there, from anywhere, so that we'll be able to get it done properly? Or let me also see if I can get it on my phone. Sorry for that. See. Just give me a few minutes. Let me try and get it from here.
I don't have the right to share yet.
Yes, okay. I'm going to do that. Do you have it already?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
For those that are using their phones,
yes,
they should just flip the screen, probably to the second sheet. They may not be on that second sheet. I had the same situation earlier until I flipped to that sheet.
Okay.
You know, those dots at the bottom of the page, the second dot, that's where the slide is showing for those that are using their phones.
Okay, so if you're using your phones, please may you do that so that we'll be able to know quickly get it. But Dr. Charles, you have the slides with you?
Not yet.
Okay, can you try and get it? I'm also trying here so that we'll be able to get it. Dr. Charles, let me know when you. Oh, Tayo, are you seeing it now? Hello, Tayo. Can you see the slide?
I need the permission to share.
Okay, fine, no problem. I'll do that now. Okay, here we go. We start from the board system so that they will understand. Yeah, you can share now. Thank you. Yeah, just go. Yeah, there we go. All right, can everybody see the slides now?
Yes, sir, we can see the slides now.
You can see it now. Okay, the next one, Dr. Charles, next slide. All right, you're doing Naira now. Okay. I wanted dollar. Okay, but all the same, let's just go ahead all the same. Everybody can see the slides now. And let's do the Naira version. How many Nigerians are on the call? Let me know so that if you're a Nigerian on the call, just signify. Okay. Yes, Nigerian. Okay, fine. Let's do the Nigerian something. Like I was saying something before, for those of you in South Africa, don't worry. I'll try to make it good for all of us. We're going to have to do dedicated presentation for that. Or after Tayo, for those your South African people, I want to be able to do a video call just to be able to explain that to you as well. So thank you. So what I was saying about the associate board before the slides went crazy, is that in Ibmc we do the synergistic board breaking system, and we have a board called the associate board. You know, where you don't begin. You know, you're always going to have 7 people and then a leader on the board who is called the elite. Now, the assignment you have is to come into this place and help the people on top, join hands with them to be able to make the business grow, to be able to get to the point where you become the elite. So that is what it is. And so I am now telling us that when you bring in one person on that place, you can't buy the space with money. This is not other businesses where they will tell you invest a lot of money so you can buy space. In this one, you cannot buy any space. You have to work at it and help your people. One of the problems we have had in Africa especially is that we believe, like politicians, we believe that money can buy anything. But in our business, money cannot buy anything. What will happen is we have to obey the law of network marketing, and that is the law of leverage, where you bring your person into a system and you help other people by means of leverage, and all of you achieve together. So looking at it from the Naira standpoint, when you are on the associate package and you help one person come up, the company gives you the sum of 1,286 Naira 66 kobo. Now, and you qualify to get that by 8 people, which means at the end of it, at the end of one circle, you would have made the sum of 10,293 Naira and 28 cents. Now, because you're allowed to stay for 20 circles, if you stayed that way, you would have made the sum of 205,000 Naira and 865 and 60 kobo. No, that's 205,808 205,865 Naira 60 kobo. Now, if you bring in a second person, you would have made the sum of 2,573 Naira 32 kobo, and you qualify to get that by 8 people, which will amount to 20,588 Naira 56 kobo. Now, if you stay for 20 seconds, you would have made the sum of 411,731 Naira 20 kobo. Now, you think that is big. Wait until you help 3 people from your pre-associate or classic board to come up. You would have made the sum of 3,859 Naira 98 kobo. Now, in a circle, that will give you 30,879 Naira and 84 kobo. Now, if you stay for 20 circles for any reason, you would have made the sum of 617,596 Naira 80 kobo. But like I said before, in Ibmc, listen, guys, growth is important. When you become this green person, what the company simply does is, Dr. Charles, can you move up a bit so that we'll see the button? What the company simply does is you qualify for the sum of 45,033 Naira 10 kobo. Okay, and that is yeah, just move it up a bit. So you get 45,033 Naira 10 kobo. Now, because you are a team player in this place, immediately after that, you will be able to make your team bonus of 9,006 Naira 62 kobo. It's disappeared. Okay, then you also qualify for your tax number 15, which is when this place fills up because you also helped in it. The company will give you the sum of 27,019 Naira 86 kobo. Then another promotion bonus is given to you to the tune of 45,033 Naira 10 kobo. Now, the one I can see is the one at the bottom. That's what I wanted you to move up a bit. Yeah, that's it. It's there. Can you enlarge it for me? Yes, then you would have made the sum of 180,132 naira and 40 kobo. That's just being on the associate board alone. Now let's go to the green board. Now the green board is called the executive board. Something about the executive board is that you must understand one thing. It's a place where you are also allowed to stay. You are allowed to stay for 10 circles, okay? But the difference between it is this: because the company wants you to help your people, you are allowed to earn, some free money immediately you come in just on the first circle. May you enlarge it, please, Dr. Charles. Now, what is the company simply saying? When you come in just in one circle alone, you can earn the sum of 4,503 naira 21 kobo. Now, you also qualify to earn that by 8 people, and that will give you 36,028 naira 48 kobo. Now, on that one circle alone, which means if you do not help your people on the associate board up, your account will cease. You will not be able to make any more money on that board. But when you help one of your people to come up, the company gives you 9,006 naira 62 kobo, and then that you qualify for 8 people. Then your 10 circles will open up immediately. You'll be able to make more money. Then in that case, when it opens, you would have made in one circle, you would have made 72,052 naira 96 kobo. Now, if you stay for 10 circles, that will give you 720,528 naira and 80 kobo. Now, guys, that is you're already getting to become a millionaire. You're just on the second board. But if you bring 2 or more people, you still qualify to get some money times 8 people. That would have given you the sum of 13,508 naira and 93 kobo. That's for one circle. Then when for one person, when it is one circle, it will be 108,079 naira and 44 kobo. Now, if you stay for 10 circles, that will give you the sum of 1,080,000 naira. 1 million. That's 1,080,000 naira 700. Sorry, that is now something is not right there. That is 1,794 naira 40 kobo. But like we said, there is money here, but where the money really is on the other side. So Dr. Charles, just pan to your left. Let's look at that. When you become the leader of the board, okay, when you become the leader of the board, the first thing you earn is a bonus, an elite bonus of 450,000, on that one. And it's a once-off bonus. Your team bonus comes in again times 7 people. Why is the company giving you 7 instead of 8? Because the company has something else to offer to you, which is bigger. Now, what the company does is to give you 90,066 naira 20 kobo. Now, times 7 people will give you 630,483 naira and 40 kobo. Now, what after that? The one that they kept away from you, now what do they give it to you back to the tune of 270,198 naira 60 kobo. Now, what now happens is after that, you're going to get a promotion bonus of 450,331 naira, and that is it. So after that, just for being on this board alone, you would have made yourself 1.8 million naira, and there's some other money. What are we talking about here? Now, that moves you immediately. You are done that, definitely you get promoted to the manager's board, where you're actually going to have more money loading. Now, can we increase that a bit? When you get to the manager's board in naira, it works hand in hand like the executive board. You are allowed to earn immediately you come in, and anybody jumps onto the board, whether they are from you or not. So what do? When you come in and you don't have anybody, you earn the sum of 45,033 naira 10 kobo. Now in one circle, that will give you the sum of 380,284 naira 80 kobo. Now on that one circle alone, if you don't bring anybody from the bottom, that account gets sealed up. But what you can now do is when you help your people on the executive board to come up, the company now opens the 10 circles for you. Then you make the sum of 90,000 for that one person you brought. You make the sum of 90,056 naira and 20 kobo. In times 8 people, that will give you 720. You know, 720. 20,528 naira 80 kobo in 10 circles, which has been opened up because you had somebody come up from your executive board. You would have made the sum of 7.2 million and a little above that, because you are on the manager's board. Now when you bring in 2 or more people, you're still going to get some of that money times 8 people. We're talking about 135,000 and above. In one circle, it will give you 1 million and 80 naira 764 and 40 kobo. Now times that's basically in 10 circles, that will give you over 10 million naira. Now when we pause on this, you'll find out that it's actually a business that gives you a lot of money. But apart from this money, like somebody said, if you want to relax on the business, just come to the manager's board and do your relaxation. But if not that, just strive, keep working until you come here. Because when you become the leader of the board, Dr. Charles, when you become the leader of the board, the leader on the manager's board, the first thing the company gives you is 4.5 million. Now, 4.5 million is a lot of money, guys. 4.5 million in naira. You would have started it to solve a lot of problems. You can actually start a cottage business in Nigeria. Now, your team bonus times 7 people will give you the sum of 900,000, over 900,000 times 7 people. That is 6.3, over 6.3 million. Now, I don't know if you're doing calculation. Then you have your tax 15, which you call a bonus. I call it largesse. You know, some people call it jara that they give to you for helping the board to break. That will give you the sum of 2,701,000, over 2,701,000 just for being that. And that is just to say thank you for helping the board break. Then they give you another promotion bonus of about 4.5 million. Now, when you put all of them together, you would have made the sum of 18 million, 13 naira 204. You know, 200 and that's basically 18.013 240 naira. Now you cannot beat that. This is just amazing. Then after that, you are going to leave all this board and now come to become a director in the business. But let me quickly say something here. When you are already becoming the director in the business, the company calls you to go and shop for your first car. So in the business, when you start off maybe from the classic package, you would have made, yeah, keep going, sir. You would have made the sum of 20 million. That's by the time you become elite manager, you would have made the sum of 20 million, 20.007 million 563 naira. Now, guys, that simply tells you that is a big money, and that is the minimum you can get when you get to that point, and it is guaranteed. So if you're looking for a business that can give you as much as over 20 million naira, Ibmc is the company to go to. Now, that also brings you to the point where you qualify for leadership bonus. Can you increase that? That is when you become an executive. If you become an executive and you help your people become executive, you make the sum of 45,033 naira. When you're a manager and you bring in a manager, you make the sum of 450,000. Guys, can you imagine? Over 450,000. And when you are a director, you bring in another director, you make about over 4.5 million. Guys, are you ready? How many directors do you want? How many managers do you want? How many of these people do you want? That is for you to decide. Then let me quickly deal on this one. Ibmc believes in paying you for buying the products to use. That we call that the repeat sales bonus. We are not a company where we run away and we frustrate people. No, 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 no. You buy your product. You don't. If you don't buy, nothing is going to happen. But when you buy, you are able to make more money. So that is very, very important. What does it now say? Yes, sir. Go to the right-hand side. Let me just quickly explain that. The company says that if you are a curious person and you just come into the business, maybe you're just on the startup package, you want to buy product and try it, you get involved through that. The company assures you that you can make 5%, to your second generation. But the only thing you need to do is to buy products that will cost you the sum of, that is 100 PV. 100 PV is very small. I don't think there's any product in our arsenal that have 100 PV. Maybe it's the t-shirt or thereabout. Then you get 5% to the second level. Now, at the end of the day, if you come in with the classic package, you are entitled to, where you get 10% on discounts. Then you are now qualified. After you do a monthly discount of 200 PV, it opens up the door for you to get 5% on all the purchases, whether done by you or people on your system to the 5th generation. Then if you are an agency package like myself, then you are qualified where you qualify for 30% discount. Apart from that, when you buy products of 400 PV points, the company opens it up for you to get 5% to your 10th generation anytime they buy products. And this is paid to you it is done once a month and paid to you on the 5th of the new month. So basically you can take this as a salary, and so amazing. Now everyone can travel. Before, what we used to do is to start our traveling from the elite manager level, but now everybody can travel. Yes, you say, how come? Because the company has now reserved 2% after giving you 5% on your repeat sales bonus. The company has also reserved 2% from the startup package to put together for you to make you qualify for a trip, and that is calculated every month, and it stays for accumulated for the period of 3 years. So, and there are many trips that are coming. So guys, get ready to travel. There are other incentives you get in the business, like the director's development bonus, of course, the same rank bonus. And those of them that are on top can also travel more, because what the company has done is also give them an extra 3% in their same rank bonus, and also the director development bonus, calculated daily as well and accumulated for 3 years. Okay, next slide, Dr. Charles. Now, other travel incentive, the incentive is from the elite manager level, where you go on a tour, of about 450,000 450,000 naira travel worth. I'm used to doing US dollars, but all the same, today we're when you become a 1-star director, it's increased to 836,000, over 830,000 travel point worth. Then a 3-star director, you would get extra 3% saved up for you from your director development bonus and your sim rank bonus. So when you become an elite manager and above, you get more money to do your travel. These are people that have traveled, and then actually some of our people just came back from Dubai. So we're a company that likes taking people to various parts of the world. And these ones are Africans. Don't be shocked. They went to Dubai, Philippines, and some other places. And we have new people who just came back on Friday. Yes, next slide, sir. Now in Ibmc, 2 cars are available to be won. The first one is when you become, can you back up a bit? The first one is when you become a director. When you become a director, can you enlarge that a bit for me? Thank you. You qualify for a car of 6.433 million, okay, when you become a director. Now, if you become a 3-star director, that is 12.8 million US dollars. So you are one person who likes driving brand new cars. Ibmc has 2 for you. Okay, all you need to do is to work yourself up to the director, and that will happen immediately. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Thank you. These are pictures of people. I'm not going to waste time on them. The car you see in front of them is what they got. Reverend Daniel Sekpe was the first one. We have amazing people who have gotten their cars. You know, they are there in Ghana. They are there in Nigeria. So the question is, when is yours coming? This lady here is the youngest director in the business, just 24 years old, still in school. She got her own car just about a month ago. Can you beat that? She just came back from Dubai. You cannot beat that. That is what Ibmc can do for you. All right, let's go. Then after this one, we have the house reward, which is also, you say, oh, Ibmc gives houses. Yes, the house reward is worth the sum of 55 million US dollars. Okay, and that is 300,000, 55 million naira. That is over 300,000 US dollars. And it comes with, what do you call it? It comes with a visa, a multiple entry visa of 10 years to the nation of Malaysia. So you decide on what you want. But if you don't want that house in Malaysia, the company gives you the sum of 150,000 US dollars. Now, these are the things that you get when you become a member of Ibmc real-time house, real-time bonus payment. We don't joke. Our system is formulated. It gives you, we don't have holiday. You know, in Ibmc, every day is payday. We have the team bonus, which you qualify from just one downline. So you don't have to put one leg on the right, one leg on the left. There is no monthly volume target to maintain, no flushing of points ever, no binary system. We don't have any leg balancing. We don't have any monthly compulsory auto-ship. Training and mentorship program is available. We also have online back office to help you monitor your business. And then you earn direct and indirect bonuses. We have true car reward, travel reward incentive, house reward incentive, and all our products are registered. This is what we offer in this company. Now, with that, we want to ask you this question. Are you ready to own your life? No, because are you tired? Are you tired of the way you are living? Are you ready to be your own boss? Because if you're ready, you are the one we are looking for. If you are not ready, then you can actually do yourself a favor and log off, because we want those ones that who are ready. Now you are ready to control your own destiny. Are you ready to achieve your dreams? Is it possible after the financial turndown? Yes, with Ibmc it is. Are you ready to live an amazing lifestyle? If you're ready, this is how to make it happen. Next slide. The way to make it happen is to either come up with the startup package, startup package, which is 87.50 US dollars, which is 32,166 naira 50 kobo. Now, if you come in with that one, you have the startup package, and then which gives you one account, and it also gives you free migration when you get your 3 people, whether within a month or after a month. But remember, if you want the jumpstart package, it must be within 3 days. Then we also have the pre-associate within 3 months. Sorry, we also have the pre-associate, which cost the sum of 64,333 naira or 175 US dollars, which entitles you for the classic package and also 10% lifetime discount. By the way, before I jump too fast, the startup package qualifies you for a lifetime discount of 5%. So this one qualifies you for a 10% lifetime discount. So basically, whenever you go to buy products, they will remove 10% for you. They will sell it to you at 90% cost. Okay. Now, when you come in with the associate package, you qualify for a 30% discount. So you're going to come in with 321,665 naira. That was 875 US dollars. You will have one account and you will have a lifetime discount of 30%, which you can also use to buy products and give to your people. Like those of you who have who have got charities and so on. This is what you need to do. They will help you to be able to reach out to more people. So these are the things that we do. This is what the business is all about. And when you get to that place, all I can tell you is whoever invited you to the meeting today, please do reach out to them. Sorry for the technicalities that we encountered. We have to present on the slides we are not used to, but I believe that we have made some points here today. If you're looking for the next oil well, like somebody said, Ibmc is that oil well. If you're looking for a company that cares for you, Ibmc is that company. If you're looking for a company that really wants to make you earn some things in life without having to save up for them, Ibmc is that company. So with that said, I want to be able to welcome you to Ibmc International. Immediately you pick up your package, and then we will become one big family. So thank you very much for listening to me. I would now like to open up the floor and get some questions from everybody. Then we'll start wrapping it up for tonight. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry for taking a little bit more of your time, but oh yeah, we just took about 10-15 minutes of your time more, but thank you very much for giving us that opportunity. So if you want to ask a question, please do unmute, but let us do it orderly so that will not cause a problem in the house. So if you want to ask any questions, please show your hand and we will call you to do just that. Any questions, please? Yes, Aisha. Yes, Aisha, you can ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good evening, house. I registered sometime in February. I think I registered with the agency package or something like that.
Yes.
Hello, but I'm sort of lost. I don't know what move I should make next after that.
Who is the person that got you registered?
I think her name is Haja Khadija.
Okay. We are going to give you some information, but you need to go back to the person that registered you and tell her to take you through the membership orientation. Okay? Because that's important that they take you through the membership orientation. But what we need to do, because Ibmc is a network marketing company. Okay. When you register now, what you're now going to do is get your products across to the people. Like somebody said, they say, gossip your products. Okay? If you don't gossip your product, they will remain in your house. That is one. Two, if you gossip your product, also gossip your business to your friends. Get them into the business, because when they also register like you have registered, you make money and you start to rank advance. Okay, so those are the two basic things that you need to do. One, gossip your products so that people can buy them and use them, and which will give you some money. Then gossip your business so that people will actually get interested and join you in the business. Yeah, those are the two.
All right, thank you. All right, I need
Can you type your this thing is going?
I think VIT.
Type in that part so that because the network is not favorable to
you. Does it do? It's a supplement of emailing, but I've not had anything.
We are not getting you, Aisha. We are not hearing you.
No lectures about it.
We are not hearing you, please.
Hello?
When we didn't hear you, what did you say you wanted?
There is an email product. I think VITID. I need to know what is the nature of it.
Ask your upline for that. She will be able to give you that information. We didn't deal on VITID today, so ask her. She should be able to give you that information. Thank you. Any other question, please? Okay, yes. Yes, ask Haja Khadija. She should be able to give you that information. Thank you. Any other question? So the man from Tayo, you now know how to come into the business. If you are from South Africa, we should be able to. Tayo, please, may you connect me with him after so that we'll be able to tell him. Is he from South Africa or Nigeria, Tayo? Hello, Tayo.
They are Nigerians. They are Nigerian ladies. Yeah.
Okay,
Nigerians,
fine.
two of them.
So they have the information. That's fine. Okay, but we can still talk to them after.
Not really, but of course I'll connect you to them later.
Beautiful. after, let's talk on WhatsApp and be able to explain it further. All right, then.
All
Thank
right,
you.
sir. All right, sir.
Any other question, please? All right, what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to put my WhatsApp number, okay, for any of you that needs to get across to me for any questions whatsoever. Please use that number and do so. We are doing that for the sake of time, so that we'll be able to start wrapping the meeting up. Mr. Julius from the US, we are happy to have you today. You came in a bit late, but we thank God for having you all the same. We're so grateful. So guys, this is what we offer. If you need any more information, I've already put in my WhatsApp number there. You can put it together, or you can also go to the person that asked you to come in, you know, that invited you to the meeting today, so that they will be able to give you more information. Before I end today, I want to call on Barrister Nella, if she is still on the call, to just say, yeah, she is still on the call, to just do a kind of wrap up of this. Then after that, I'm going to call Pastor Christy to do the closing prayer for us. Then we'll be done today. Thank you, Dr. Joe, for giving us that amazing testimonies on our product. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Dr. Charles. Thank you, Dr. Wazingi, also for that amazing presentation as well. We sure do appreciate you. We trust God that network will be better next week. I think it's misbehaving today because rain is falling in some places, but all the same, we are glad we're able to do as much as we have done. So Barrister Nella, if you're there, may you please unmute and wrap this up for us today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. King. Thank you, Dr. Wazingi. Thank you, Dr. Charles, all of the facilitators for today. Indeed, network has been really, really, really crazy here. Well, we thank God that we've come to the end of the presentation for today. And so for everyone who is on this call, especially our guests who haven't joined Ibmc, I just want to tell you one thing. And that basically is the fact that jobs, yes, they say are very scarce, but trust me, opportunities abound. And Ibmc is one of the biggest and best opportunities available for you today. So please get back to the person who invited you to the call and quickly sign up and take position. Come 1st of April, we are launching out with the new compensation plan that Dr. King has presented this evening, and it's going to be a money spinning machine for you if you can just follow the rules and just do what is right. You have heard the testimonies. You have heard the breakdown about all of the products. I mean, it was an amazing job Dr. Wazingi did today on the enzymes Adwell. I mean, so you already should be able to begin to think in your mind, your friends who would be needing this product. Same with the coffees done by Dr. Charles, of course, the Virgin, which is our flagship product. The products are amazing and they are tested and trusted. And so when you have products that work, what else would you be asking for? So come on board and let's hold your hand and walk you through the ropes and make Ibmc a platform to make you really, really achieve those dreams that you have always had. Thank you everyone for staying up until this time. I see we're still about 20. May God bless you all. Thank you, Dr. King, for the great job.
Thank you very much. And I also want to thank Dr. Madugu from Niger for also coming along. I saw him on the call. I think he dropped off maybe because of network. You know, I want to thank God for him. Thank him very much for coming through. And let me now hand over to Dr. Oh yeah, he's going to be a doctor, Dr. Christy Jones. Interesting. Please, may you pray for our businesses and say the closing prayer for every one of us today. Pastor Christy, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good
It's
evening,
been
ma'am.
an amazing evening. We thank God for His grace. Okay, so we're praying. Our Father in heaven, we thank you today. We bless you, faithful Father. We give you all the glory and honor for enabling us to come through. We thank you for how you began with us and everything for everyone that has presented, that was able to present for the grace. Thank you for the knowledge shared. Thank you for the knowledge we've received. Thank you, Father, for a new understanding and a new push for our business. Our Father, Lord, we're praying for everyone. The purpose of this whole gathering is to be able to know more how to go about our business and how to run with it. Father, we receive grace to go to, as this month is going, we're getting into a new week by God's grace tomorrow, by your grace, Lord, and the month is rounding up. Lord, we're committing this business into your hands. We're asking for your blessings upon our businesses in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, strengthen everyone. We ask, Lord, that you give us favor. We ask that you give us speed. We ask, Lord, for all our prospects that you provide for everyone, all those who are expecting to come on board but they're having money challenges. We're asking that you provide for every one of them. And we receive more testimony. We expect more testimonies on our products. Our Father, we thank you, Lord, as we come together again for the midweek meetings and the other meetings, and as we advertise and we do everything, we receive grace and enablement in Jesus' name. Amen. Father, bless everyone who is on this call tonight, strengthen everyone and everyone that have used, giving out some energies today. We ask for replenishment for every one of them. And we ask, Lord, for good rest, night rest for everyone and Amen. The strength to face the new week. Father, we thank you. May your name be praised in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. For those of you who are in Ibmc already, please let me repeat: gossip your products, gossip your business. We are in a new realm. You cannot be in a business that you don't talk about.
Oh, yes.
And a business you don't talk about can never give you money. Look for ways of advertising your product. If your upline is not helping you, please go after them. Ibmc is not a place where people give birth and are looking for nurses to breastfeed them. Ibmc is a company where if you give birth, you must breastfeed your child. That is what we want to do. We want to be able to grow properly. There's a lot that is there for you in the new Ibmc. Tell your uplines to get to work. Let them help you become who you should be. My numbers, like I said, I already gave it to you. Those of you that pray with me, after, we're going to spend very few minutes to pray. And so if you are one of them, you know you just need to stay behind. But if you're not, want to say a very wonderful good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you joined us from, or good morning on the other side of life. I want to thank you very much for joining us today. And we will wait to see you again pretty soon. Yes, Dr. Charles, tell them they must breastfeed their babies, and not leave them on infant formula, because it's not every baby that likes infant formula. So guys, let's do it and do it well. Until we meet again on another edition of the Ibmc 2022 Global. My name is Dr. King Vitus. That has not changed. I want to say a very great bye-bye to everyone today. Let's meet again midweek. We'll let you know what time is going to be. And that one, we are only going to be doing, just take a few testimonies and run the business plan under a relaxed atmosphere, not like the rush that we did tonight. So get yourself ready. And then as the music is coming, know that we love you with the love of God. And yes, let's go break some board, guys. Let's go and break some board. If you are on the pre-associate board, please, it's time for you to go to associate. If you're on associate like Pastor Mike, It's time to become elite associate and break that board, get into executive. That is what this is all about. So let's go make it happen. If you are on the associate board, executive board is waiting for you. So guys, we can make it happen. We can do it. So let's get out there and make it happen. Dr. Charles, Ibmc must not just pay our bills. He must give us extra to spend after paying the bills, because that is the idea. That is what Ibmc, is actually, after paying our bills, there is extra to, go and rest in somebody's beach somewhere, just go to somebody's beach and drink some coconut water. So thank you guys very well. God bless you. Have yourself a lovely day further until we meet again. Bye-bye. Thank you. So those of you that are praying with me, please just hang around. Let's see of our brethren.